I have 6 new roles to share with you in this video. Yes, 6. And they range from $17 per hour all the way up to 67K per year. And only one of these roles actually requires you to have a bachelor's degree. Welcome back to Home Base Haven, your safe haven for legitimate work from home jobs. As you can tell, we have a full docket today. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first company is Sagility, and they're one of those companies that's actually pretty much always hiring. So you may want to save them, save that careers page, and check on it often. They're currently hiring for an enrollment specialist in the care coordinator sector, and this is a fully remote, work at home anywhere within the US. And Sagility combines industry-leading technology and transformation-driven BPM services with decades of healthcare domain expertise to help the clients draw closer to their members. If we go back to their homepage, they define BPM as business process management, okay? So essentially the workflow for healthcare facilities and entities. And the company optimizes the entire member-patient experience through service offerings for clinical, case management, management, provider solutions, payment integrity, claims, and you get the idea. Pretty much all of the functions healthcare facilities and businesses need. And again, Sagility is hiring for a talented care coordinator. This is a non-clinical role, and you'll deliver exceptional quality and service to all patients and other customers through a constant pursuit of excellence and respect for every individual. The education required is a high school diploma or equivalent, and then the experience, minimum 1 year experience in an office setting as a receptionist, telephone customer service rep, or telemarketing rep is required. And they don't specify, it doesn't have to be in healthcare for all of them, just in a customer service aspect. And direct experience in a telehealth support function is preferred. You must have good communication skills via phone with members, customers, peers, and superiors, and experience working in a medical setting is preferred, again, not required. And then they have a list of mandatory skills like your interpersonal skills, being able to understand and interpret company policies, which is just pretty basic for any role you're in, no matter the industry. Problem solving skills, being able to navigate your way around a computer, demonstrate empathy, must be a strong member advocate, the ability to assist members in navigating the healthcare system and community-based resources, culturally sensitive and competent for assigned membership. So just make sure you're comfortable communicating with people from all different walks of life and all different backgrounds and all different experience levels in terms of them being able to navigate around the computer and understand the platforms, strong organizational skills, the ability to work remotely, and the ability to determine when to escalate issues appropriately and in a timely manner. And then they go more into some of your role and responsibilities here, and this role pays $19 per hour, okay? And then they have the full standard benefits package here that they offer you. So you have your healthcare coverage, life insurance, flexible spending account, 401k, PTO, tuition reimbursement, and daily pay. So great solid benefits package. Let's jump into the next role. This is with the company Maximus, and this role is actually for the CDC, and this is a full-time role for their customer service rep 2 operations, fully remote, anywhere within the U.S. And it says Maximus is hiring top customer service agents to support our CDC Info program. The CDC's National Contact Center provides information to the public, healthcare providers, and public health professionals. And this role is temporary, so it's only a 3 to 6 month project. So just make sure you are fully aware of that and comfortable with that. So if you're in between jobs, or if you're just trying to test out, kind of a customer service role, or just get your foot in the door with Maximus, or maybe with the CDC, and or maybe you have a gap in your resume and you're just trying to, get something on there that's recent, and as you're continuing to search for what you want to be your permanent role for a longer time. So this could be good for any of those situations. You're required to provide your own equipment, so a computer, headset, monitors, which you can easily purchase relatively affordably online. Must be flexible and available to work an 8-hour shift, 40 hours a week, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the contact center is open 7 days per week. So they're letting you know weekends aren't necessarily off because they operate all over the week, every day of the week. And then essential duties and responsibilities, of course, you're going to be providing customer service for basic and routine inquiries and problems via multiple possible channels. So it could be over the phone, email, chat, or apparently written letters. So calls are predominantly routine, but may require a deviation from standard screens, scripts, and procedures. So make sure you're flexible with that and can just kind of go with the flow of the conversation and with the needs of the customer. And you're going to use computerized system for tracking, information gathering, and our troubleshooting, and answering incoming calls, of course, the emails, chats, the text, and they kind of repeat themselves. And you're also going to be calling, emailing, or chatting with patients regarding vaccine appointments, and sending out kits are predominantly routine but may require deviation from standard screens, scripts, and procedures. So as far as the qualifications, they want you to have a high school diploma or GED, a minimum 6 months of customer service experience. You must be able to speak and write English clearly and professionally. Successfully complete the customer service assessment when you apply. So they're letting you know ahead of time that once you submit your application or during that process at some point, you're going to have to complete this assessment. So just be prepared for that as you're applying. Highly effective communicator. Excellent listening and comprehension skills, comfortable working a computer in Microsoft Office, must have demonstrated excellent interpersonal and leadership skills, a proven ability to work as a member of a team, and it goes on from there. Previous experience with phone systems. All personnel working for the CDC info sector will be required by contract to undergo periodic program update training as the program changes. So essentially just staying up to date with the CDC procedures and processes for operation. And you're required to sign a statement of understanding and non-disclosure, okay? And you must be able to work from home, of course, because it's a fully remote role. The flexibility is required to work holidays and or weekends. Remember, they're open 7 days a week. Previous experience with phone systems and a headset is preferred. Must be able to work from home. They repeat themselves again, flexibility to work holidays and weekends. So they're really emphasizing that. And must be able to work alternate schedules and be able to commit to 100% attendance during the 2-week training period. So that lets you know you have 2 weeks of training when you start. And again, this requires you to provide your own laptop or desktop and headset as well. And then they give you some specs here that you want to pay attention to. All right, so that is this role. And to go along with that, they actually have a supervisory role for the call center that is also temporary. So if you have, several years of customer service experience and you feel like, you're ready to manage and lead a team, you might want to consider the call center role. And let me go back a minute. I'm sorry. I did not mention the pay for this prior role. This one starts at $17.20 per hour and goes all the way up to $21.63 per hour. So, of course, it's just going to depend on your background and your experience. And with the supervisory role, you will need to provide your own smartphone, computer, webcam, headset with microphone, and this is a limited services position projected to last no more than, again, 3 to 6 months. So it goes hand in hand with that prior position we spoke about. You must be available to work weekends and holidays. Schedule is 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern. You will have Friday and Sunday off, and this is also fully remote. And of course, you're going to be leading a team. You're going to supervise the work of the call center staff to ensure adherence to quality standards, deadlines, and proper procedures, correcting errors or problems as needed. And then it says interview and recommend hiring and promotion of contact center staff through partnering with talent acquisition and human resources. So, your standard supervisory role. And then the requirement here, this is where the bachelor's degree comes in. Bachelor's degree in relevant field of study with 3 years of relevant professional experience is required. The ability to manage a high level of confidentiality, proficient in Microsoft Office, excellent organizational, written, and verbal communication skills, the ability to perform comfortably in a fast-paced environment, and the ability to work as a team member as well as independently. And then they give you their home office requirements here. And then the pay for this role starts at $44,000 per year and goes up to $50,000 per year. So check that out. Now, asterisk there, and a question to ask HR would be if this actually is per year or per the length of the project, because obviously that makes a significant difference. To be able to make this in a few months versus stretched over the year, and they don't make it quite clear. Of course, salary by default typically refers to over the course of the year, but just something to ask since they do specify that this role only lasts 3 to 6 months. So just wanted to point that out to you. Now, so far, before I jump into the next one, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like this video. It just helps me know that this information is useful to you and it's beneficial. It lets YouTube know to send you more videos pertaining to this information. Make sure you see my videos more, and yeah, just works for both of us. So please take the time to do that if you can. I appreciate it so much. Now let's go into the next role. It is with the company TrueWork. This is another company that hires quite frequently. And they're looking for a customer support specialist. This is a part-time role, remote anywhere within the U.S. And it says TrueWork is on a mission to create trust in every financial transaction. Our core product, TrueWork Income, provides access to crucial employment and income information needed for mortgage loans, apartment rentals, background checks, and the like. Okay, so that's a little bit about the company real quick. They're looking for a part-time customer support specialist, of course. And in this role, you're going to be communicating directly with customers, consumers, and respondents to ensure a seamless verification process. Your role will involve active listening, reading, and analyzing communications in detail to understand the why behind each request to deliver efficient and thoughtful solutions. Now, this, again, like they mentioned several times, it's part-time. The schedule is going to be between 5 to 6 hours per day, Monday through Friday, so weekends are off, and within the hours of 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time. So take note of that. And our customer service specialists work 100% remotely from home, and a reliable high-speed internet connection is required. And it says you may be a fit for this role if you bring at least 2 years of experience providing technical support in a high-volume call center. You are committed to delivering a world-class customer service experience. You excel at self-management and time management. You can navigate multiple systems like the computer at once, uphold the highest standards of organization, efficiency, and attention to detail, stay resilient and maintain composure under pressure, have excellent verbal and written communication skills. You're highly disciplined, enjoy following structured processes, adapt quickly to change, and prioritize security in your personal and professional lives. Now, nice to have but not required is if you are fluent in Spanish and if you've experienced working for a startup or a similar environment. And the pay for this role is between $17 to $19 per hour. And again, that's with the company TrueWork. Now, let's go into the next role, and this is with Cognizant. And Cognizant, we're not just technology, we're about pioneering solutions that create meaningful transformations. We're looking for innovative minds, problem solvers, who are passionate about making a difference in the fast-paced world of technology. If you're ready to challenge the status quo and drive excellence, we want you on our team. Now, this says that the claims business analyst position is fully remote, and we actually have 2 roles from this company we're going to go over, so I'm just going to be brief with this one. And this position is responsible for working with business partners within one business function to align technology solutions with business strategies. Okay, and they want you to have 3 years of Medicare, so this is also under the healthcare realm like the first company we spoke about, Sagility. So with Cognizant, it's similar in that way. 3 years of Medicare or Medicaid regulatory healthcare experience, knowledge of claim education, experience transforming complex technical requirements into an easily understood summary. So again, they're emphasizing the fact that you're going to be providing some tech support. You must have analytical skills, be clear and concise with your verbal and written communication, comfortable with Microsoft Office, great organizational skills, experience working with a team and independently, extensive knowledge of Massachusetts Medicaid mass health laws is required, and experience with mass health governing policies and procedures, and procedural knowledge of the CMR and bulletin releases and forms, and behavioral health requirement understanding in both Medicare, dual, and mass Medicaid required. So if you have healthcare background in this aspect, working with insurance, especially with Medicare or Medicaid, this could be a great option for you. And the compensation for this role ranges from $34,611, very exact, per year, all the way up to $67K even per year. So of course, the more experience you have, the better. This low end is probably if you have more of an entry level experience, okay? And then another role with the same company is their healthcare customer service rep role. That's also fully remote. It has 2 weeks of training, and it's 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Eastern. And then the work schedule is going to be the same, with except for one day being 11:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. And the pay rate, they let you know right away, is $15 to $19 per hour. And the experience is very minimal. That's why it has that lower end there. It's very entry level. They only want you to have 1 or 2 years of experience in healthcare products and patient calling, which is preferred. So actually, it's not even required that you have that experience. It's just preferred. So if you do, then you probably will get that $19 per range, or sorry, per hour part of the pay. So we are seeking a dedicated customer service healthcare rep with 1 or 2 years of experience to join a team. The position is open to everyone and offers flexibility to work from home with rotational shifts. So again, if you need something that's entry level, you just need to get your foot in the door, fill in the gap in a resume, you might want to check this out, especially if you're interested in working in healthcare. And as always, there's earnbetter.com where you could utilize as a free resource to help you with your resume and cover letters, completely free. This is not sponsored. This is just a great tool that I think everyone should take advantage of, because they help you make sure you have the ATS friendly hot words and keywords in the resume that you created, and they help you just kind of give you a nice format. You have different format options that all look clean, organized, and professional. And it just helps save you a lot of time, because applying for jobs in itself can be a full-time job, as we know. So thank you again for watching. Please like this video if you found it helpful or useful in any way. Share it with a friend or family member that could benefit from this information. And please subscribe to the channel for more of these types of videos. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.